Well, good morning from Dynodaze, and it is raining. It's been quite hot here recently, and now it's a little bit miserable again. We have this fantastic Mitsubishi Colt CZT, which is a 1.5 petrol turbo, in for map. It's on some lovely rotor alloys, and we're expecting sort of stage 1 power out of this today. I think we're going to get about 205, 210 brake horsepower if all goes according to plan. It's been a little bit hesitant, this one, and its customer has had some problems on the way up here this morning on his 4-hour journey. So first thing we're going to do is a bit of diagnostics, and then I believe we're going to fit a 3-port and we're going to map it. Yeah, she's made it onto the dyno. Richard's done some diagnostics on it and found a lot of undocumented codes. Like CAN bus codes mostly, I think. So we'll see what's going on there. But might not stop us, so let's find out. Okay, so AM induction kit. Our MAF adapter, turbo smart valve, Jap speed manifold, Scorpion catback, and obviously one of our big intakes, oversized intakes, and we've also got ourselves a uprated alley side mount, which you can't quite see in there, but that's our mods list. Again, remember guys, when you're watching these videos, let us know what mods you've got, what power you're running, etc. We follow a lot of channels overseas, and we're really interested to see what everybody's doing, so please do let us know in the comments below what you're doing and where you're at with your Mitsubishi Colt. Okay, so that's the standard power run done, and she's made 172 brake horsepower, and that's because the pill's out. So pill shouldn't be out, but that's the whole point of mapping it today, to make sure that we get it healthy. So yeah, 172 to improve on. Should be possible. I think we'll see 200 brake horsepower today. Okay, so that's the Ecutek race ROM installed on the ECU, and what that does is gives us the ability to log and also tune. So that's what we're doing. We've done an initial run on our base file to make sure everything's healthy and everything's working, and now it's Richard's task to start tuning. So let's see what Richard's doing. Okay Richard, well the base file is on, and now it's time for you to work your magic. How are you feeling about that on this rainy Friday morning?
I feel like I want something from the cob slag.
Yeah, you're feeling hungry?
Yeah.
Well, a man's got to eat. I'm certainly waiting for the cob lady
What you call that?
to turn up. Irrelevant of what I call her, for social media purposes and YouTube monetization, I'm not going to call her a cob slag. Oh, damn it.
Damn.
I'll assume the position.
Assume the position.
Still raining outside, Rich.
It is.
I'm not liking it. Rich suffered. Why are you enjoying it?
Because all these people that sit home on benefits won't be outside in their paddling pool enjoying the weather whilst I'm at work earning money to pay for them to sit at home in their paddling pool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm with you on that, mate.
Yeah, won't be sat outside the pub either or anything like that.
No, no.
The weather's nice.
They'll have to sit, watch Jeremy Kyle. Is that still a thing, Jeremy Kyle?
Nah, I think that's finished now.
Is it?
Yeah, someone killed themselves, didn't have to be on there, so it got ripped off TV.
I watched it for about 3 episodes and nearly wanted to kill myself as well.
Yeah, as well as everyone else.
Well, the trouble is, though, it's just the dregs of society, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Why is it those people always have no teeth?
Why have they always got no teeth, did you say?
Yeah. Is it the crack in the heroin that they've been smoking that makes the teeth fall out?
I think it's the 40 Rothmans a day and 2 bottles of White Lightning cider. This is a terrible video. This is a terrible video.
Anyway, should we get back to the Colt?
I think so. Right, Richard, so this has been mapped today on the Ecutek Software. I've ran through the mods that it's got already. Still got a cat in place, and I think it's done really well, mate. It came in with the pill out, a modification to try and get it up and running, which wasn't particularly doing it any favours because they used an oversized piece of vacuum tube, which is no good for the boost solenoid. So we've rectified that by putting it back to standard and removing the pill. Well, the pill was already out, so we put it back to standard on the pipework and then mapped it. Because obviously at that point we've got boost control, haven't we?
Yeah. So we're back to having boost control. It's just mapped up like a Colt.
It has mapped up like a car. Pretty commonplace here now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's made a little bit of extra power. We have 200 brake and 225 foot-pounds. Probably made that bit of extra power from the manifold, which generally is more free-flowing than the original log manifold, and plus all the log manifolds now are all cracked and they're blowing like that one we did yesterday. So
it's an extremely poor design.
Yeah, well, it's not. I wouldn't say it's extremely poor. I mean, bearing in mind, a lot of these cars now have done 100,000 to 150,000 miles. So if you take that into consideration,
and in 2000,
they've lived their life.
What year is it? 2021, ain't it?
2021.
So this car's 16 years old.
Yeah. So you can't forgive. You can forgive a manifold cracking at 16
years old. Yeah, totally,
you
man.
imagine the amount of heat cycles that's gone through in 16 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's a poor design. I think it works perfectly well in the standard application. I just think that, like we discussed earlier, these cars are getting older. We're seeing more faults appearing, and yeah, we're just trying to stay with it.
Keep them in tip-top form. But generally, you know, with anything, if you look after it, they'll look after you. Good service intervals, keep on top of your timing belts, things like that.
I mean, generally, if it's looked after it, these are fine. They're cracking little engines. I mean, you know as well as I do, we've got customers and we bought cars with over 200,000 miles on them and their original engine. So, you know, they do last as long as they're looked after.
Yeah. So let's have a look at the graph then, Richard. Oh, I'll go for it. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, as per usual, red line is as it came in, blue line is as it leaves. There's power to be made. We have made power across the range there, which is looking good. And we finished on 207.8 brake horsepower. I'm calling that 208 brake, and 225 foot-pound of torque. So, yeah, great stuff. Nice little car, black, some rotor alloys. Yeah, you'll have lots of fun in that, mate. I hope. Right, well, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. If the feeling takes you, do it. And we will see you on the next video. Won't we, Richard?
Will indeed.
Yes!